Hello YouTube and welcome to frame 3 of 4 between me and Dean in the Surrey Snooker Academy League. Relatively decent break off, only left that one. If this is the first frame that you're joining me with, then we play with handicaps in this league, and I play off 9 and Dean off 27, so therefore he gets an 18-point advantage. And I've managed to knock in a nice long red there, but didn't quite get on the black. Can I squeeze this one in? No, she's just rattled in the jaws. So a few tippy-tappy safety shots later, and I've got this one to the middle. I knew I was going to be leaving the easier one to the right corner, but I thought with the black there, the risk and reward was worth it. But I didn't get it. So, yeah, Dean's now going to get this one by the look of it. So, slight misjudgment brings me back to the table. Now, can I stick this one in the middle and nudge the other red towards the corner and stay on the black? The answer is yes, if I'd have hit it properly, as in a bit harder. Which inevitably made that black very, very missable. So I'm not doing too well at the beginning of this frame, and Dean is taking some points off the table. And that has got to be one of the better positional shots I think I've ever seen. And pots, of course. That was no gimme by any stretch. But to get over onto the black and then to convert the black as well, that is amazing. The white just ran a little bit too far off that plant, but it was well picked out. So 39 points behind already. Yeah, I was looking at that. The first red didn't go past the second one, and I still can't tell you why I bothered playing that plant, because there was so much distance between the two balls. It was just ridiculous. But I was expecting that black to drop. Now, so I dropped that red in, which led me onto the brown. And the left one of these two reds near the middle doesn't pass the other one. So can I drop this one in nice and gently and stay on green or brown? And the answer is no, because I've hit that one with a sledgehammer. And I've gone just north of the bulk line. So in my infinite wisdom, I decided it's going to be a good option to take the black. But I live closer than that. But to be fair, I couldn't really see the black. I was having to try and play it with a load of side to turn the black, but it didn't work out. So dead weight drop in, and there's a bit more angle on this one than it looks in the picture. The white was always going to travel up that way, unfortunately. But just dropping that one in. Now, none of these reds actually pot, so don't miss the blue, and then just get between the pink and the first red. That's not exactly what I had in mind. So a little bit later on, Dean's left me in this position where the plant was aiming probably about an inch or two to the left of the pocket. So hitting the red on the opposite side, hitting the first red on the opposite side, was going to straighten it up. But I couldn't get enough pace in the balls, unfortunately. So I left a bit of a sitter. That pink was rather difficult, so drop this red in on the pink, and then try and remove that red from near the blue so I can get onto that one and make that one possible. Yeah, I was trying to come off the top cushion and actually hit the red rather than hitting the blue, but that one didn't work out, unfortunately. Now get this red up by the other one, hopefully. Leave the cue ball down here. So it's not a snooker, but you couldn't see. You can only see the edges of those balls. So very much a shot to nothing this one. Can I get this to the left of the pink? Clean as a whistle. Why can't they all go in like that? There's no right for me potting a ball like that. But anyway, I failed at rolling up behind the black, which was very much a schoolboy error. So I've been left a double, which has worked out nicely. Now, I was half thinking about trying to move the yellow off of this pink, but I thought better of it and just taking the 6 points to get me that little bit closer. Didn't want to be in the position of needing snookers. But, yes, unfortunately didn't get the yellow there. And that's gone, the yellow gone too far past the middle pocket, so after a few safety shots, Dina left me on the top cushion, but I've managed to snick that one in. But getting from green to brown is going to be a bit of an issue, so I'm going to try and force the issue, so you know what's going to happen here. But he's played a very clever attempt at a snooker, but there's always a gap, as they say. Literally just enough for me to get the cue ball through there. And yes, I was very happy with that one, because it was the only shot available. It was just making sure I got the pace right. But Dean's managed to snooker me back, or there's a lick of paint, I should say, on the ball sticking out. But the first time I've played that shot, I've hit the pink, unfortunately. Only just grazed it, but still. And in our league, we do play that we can put the balls back. I think it's a maximum of 3 times. So Dean quite rightly put me back into bat, shall we say. And I've hit that one quite nicely. I was quite happy with that shot until Dean pulled out that corker of a green. So 20 points the difference, 22 available. This is going to be tight, especially with the black on the side cushion. Can I play a similar shot and get the snooker behind the blue? I can't get the snooker, but the brown is it sitting right over the hole? I think it's just past the middle of the hole, so it's not as easy as it perhaps looked. But this brown's dead straight, so not even going to bother trying to get any action on the cue ball, especially with the white that close to the cushion. Just attempt to get the pot and then take the blue from wherever position we land. And then hope, if this blue goes in, that we can hold for the pink. Which the blue does go in. Go on, slow down, white, slow down, stop. Now that's, when I'm looking at this one, I think this is too thin for me to be able to pop the pink and still hold for the black. So again, I was trying to go up and down the table to get on the black, which I would have done. But somehow I managed to overcut the pink. So let's fast forward some of these shots. So I need both to win. Dean just needs the pink. Can we get the snooker behind the black? Not quite. Again, trying to get back down behind the black. Knew I was always going to push the pink towards the corner, so played it a bit firmer. Right. So these are definitely no gimmies, are they? It's about 8 foot, 9 foot between the balls, something like that. But unbelievably to myself, I've managed to pull that one out of the bag. So can I knock the black in and take the 2-1 advantage going into the final frame, or am I going to draw this one and leave it sitting like a peach? No, thankfully I managed to get that one. So that one was very much touch and go for most of the frame, to be fair. I thought that was Dean going to be running away with that one, because at one point he was sort of 35-ish points in front, I think. But yeah, thankfully my Potty managed to pull that one out of the bag. So on to the final frame. Will it be 3-1 to me, or will Dean pull it back for a Desmond? You'll have to wait and see. But thanks for staying with me, and I'll see you soon. Take care.